APC, if to say una make the country good, this money we una they spend for campaign, all these our mummies so una they gather, they lie to them, they promise them, say una want empower them. You would not need to do all of this.
Shut up your mouth.
These are some of the things that begin to tell us what kind of leaders, because if you cannot manage, funds within your party, allegedly, and there's mismanagement of funds, how can you manage the funds of a state, even of a local government or of a country?
People wouldn't have been president. Have they forgotten so soon?
Shut up your mouth.
Mr. Speaker, point of order, CB.
Please, what is your point of order, please?
This is a very serious matter.
Is this democracy? Nigerians answer.
Nigerians are watching. Nigerians are watching the judiciary. Nigerians are watching the Attorney General of the Federation action. History will judge him. History will judge him.
And I come back for second term, don't vote for me.
With 20 they go on for this country now. Nah, man, this government does not deserve re-election.
Shut up your mouth.
The worst case scenario in the 2027 elections, Tinunu will not be on the ballot for the runoff because he will at best be third in the election.
Shut up your mouth.
He should warn himself.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. As presidential or general election is coming, every political party is having their gbas up and down. Either you are in PDP, you are in APC, or you are in ADC, except NDC for the now. Both Labour Party, all of them are having their own gbas. Now, in this particular video, we're going to talk about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This topic is central on him. I want you guys to watch how the APC is having their riffraffs and the gbas that is going on in the political party simply because of the money when Tinubu give them a take campaign and they are fighting over the money. And I want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
You know that drama with the APC Governors Forum we've been watching? Turns out it wasn't just about egos. It was about huge campaign funds and control. Well, according to the Will Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had to personally step in to settle a massive rift over the campaign funds allegedly raised by APC governors for his 2027 re-election campaign. And at the center of it all is Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum. Here's what allegedly happened. Well, according to the will, governors were making monthly deductions from their FACA locations into an account controlled by Uzodinma. The money was supposed to promote government policies at the grassroots ahead of 2027, initially under something called Renewed Hope Ambassadors. Then they created a separate structure, Renewed Hope Network, specifically for the re-election campaign. The funds were supposed to be transferred there, but Hope Uzodinma reportedly became evasive about rendering accounts. When pressed, he claimed the funds had to be expended, no breakdown, no receipts, just the monies being spent. Well, less than 24 hours after some governors allegedly tried to remove Hope Uzodinma as chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, 18 governors gathered in Abuja on Friday to pass a vote of confidence in him.
But the fact of the matter is that the APC Progressive Governors Forum is very united. We're stronger now than any other time. And of course, we are all supporting our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, what he has been doing. We also want to assure everyone that APC is united, governors are united.
All right. Well, the will is also reporting that substantial funds have been recovered from Hope Uzodinma. His rendered accounts, processes are in place to retrieve the remaining funds, and that the rift has been settled. Again, this is a report by the will. All of these are still allegations at this point. But of course, it is, one of the biggest stories over the weekend, because like you said, it has now shown that there might be some sort of fragmentation within the APC. Your thoughts?
Thank you so much for using that big word, allegation,
yes.
Because I would comment very circumspectly because yes. It hasn't yet been confirmed. It's the Will's report, and this is what journalism is about. You find facts out. But one of the things that we know is true is that there was crisis in the APC based on the announcement of a vote of no confidence in the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum. And one of the things that had mentioned was mismanagement of funds. So that's fact we can actually take. And so now going further, they say that they've exposed that about 800 billion naira was there. One of the things I would say, I mean, they say they settled it, it's now been restored, despite the fact there were factions. I said it last week that until we hear how the president comes into the matter and how he settles it, we cannot say for sure that, Governor Hope Uzodinma has been removed. But two things I want to point out here. Number one is that when you look at leadership and the leadership process and the kinds of leaders that Nigerians want, these are some of the things that begin to tell us what kind of leaders, because if you cannot manage, funds within your party, allegedly, and there's mismanagement of funds, how can you manage the funds of a state, even of a local government or of a country? And then, very importantly, the FAC allocation conversation, because this is almost a running joke every year, that political season, there's, the penultimate year before a political election, there's always spending by politicians and governance is dead. A Punch report today says that within 3 months, in the last 3 months, government spending in 26 states plunged by 2.19 trillion naira. It means that governments in this state have stopped spending money on capital projects. This means that we are sacrificing the good governance meant for the people on the altar of politics. And this is what the Nigerian people suffer election cycle after election cycle. When will this end? When will the people wake up and begin to ask for accountability from their elected representatives, their governors, their local government chairman, their president, so that the money that's meant for the people does not go into politicking? And this is across board, not just for a political party, but at every election cycle, we talk about the cost, the opportunity cost for the Nigerian people, how people are languishing under the high cost of living crisis, yet we keep talking about high capital projects that should be for the benefit of the people going to political season. It is shameful, and I hope that we'll begin to wake up and stop and end this horrible culture where the people suffer.
The government keeps saying they've given more money to the states. And we are hearing allegations, underline the word allegations, that money that is supposed to be for the people are being used to be able to ensure that somebody gets re-elected. Is this democracy Nigerians' answer?
Well, the money that these people have embezzled and they are ready to share is not small money. Even now, they are taking Ghana must go, going from street to street, trying everything to convince people to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, just as you are seeing, this is part of the money. I don't know that they call it palliative. I don't know what. They have shared anything you could ever imagine. They have shared. They said that refrigerator, bag, keke nape, bus, refrigerator, rice, indomie. They have shared everything. Now they are sharing cash. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video from this man in Siphoning TV when he said that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu eventually wins second tenure, then Nigeria is finished. Definitely a lot of people will go to Kirikiri. Everybody will be looking for a way to breathe free air because Tinubu will monetize anything to reclaim back what you have spent. I want you guys to watch this video.
What we are facing is to misbehave and allow Tinubu to return. And those who will be unable to escape into exile will go to Kuje. Because this unimplemented 2026 budget, Tinubu is going to send an amendment for the expansion of facilities in Kuje prison.
Correctional facilities?
Yes, the correctional facilities. Because
terrorists and bandits?
No. Terrorists and bandits are not his challenge now. Those he can call terrorists and bandits now that are the opposition element. So he is going to capture all of us and keep there if he has the British place of coming back. So it's not for any young person to say, if it is not my candidate, it is. No. Some of them are speaking from their comfort zones in Europe, America, and elsewhere in the world. They are not speaking from Nigeria. But the danger will be that if they overstretch those their ambitions of, we know go green, we know go green, like the advert of Baku Backs, their leader will die in detention if there is no consensus. So any of these major gladiators who will not embrace consensus should begin to befriend correctional officers. Whether he's going to go to Sokoto or they will even take him to Goza, where Boko Haram will come and raid the prison and kill him. So we should behave ourselves and bury our individual interests and look at the country.
The bigger picture.
Let me tell you, even if the coalition works over, say Solomon Dara should be the candidate, the opposition party should first win the election before, because winning the election and helping Tinubu at least to retire to France.
No, I thought it's Borderland.
No, the Borderland is not going to be where he will stay. Tinubu's greatest fear is where he will live after leaving power. So once that is accomplished, we can come back and build, unite, redesign, and try to build a country where the younger ones now will be trained to succeed us. How many years am I going to live?
Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu of a truth has nothing to compare with except this food that is sharing. Except this sharing food self. A lot of people just take the money and just neglect because they know that, okay, is taking the palliative. Hey, I will vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. See, I want you guys to watch this particular video of Daniel Boela when Mr. Shaz from Arise TV News asked him, I thought your president said that if he does not give us constant electricity, nobody should vote for him. And I want you guys to listen to the response of Daniel Boela. We'll be right back.
If I don't give you constant electricity in 4 years, don't vote for me when I come back for a second term. Nearly 4 years on, has he delivered on that promise?
Nigerians will vote when the time comes and still are coming.
I'm asking you a straightforward question. It's not a matter of whether Nigerians will vote or not. Very straightforward. If I don't give you constant electricity, in fact, hold on a second. Can we just hear that clip, please?
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me.
What's your reaction to that?
He hasn't come for second term yet.
Unfortunately, this man already campaigned against himself. Daniel Boela cannot even answer the question. When he went to Judiciary, that was how the man also embarrassed him. You said this, you said this, you said this. You said your master is a drug baron. You said is that. You said about the money, bullion van, none of that. He tried to deny, but they gave him the clip of what he denied. Now he's trying to deny the electricity, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu never said that, but they gave him the clip. Unfortunately, he could not answer. But now, the House of Rep, the Senate is doing their own. The House of Rep is also doing their own by this Honorable Benjamin, which is the Speaker of the House, said that the way they are trying to manipulate this electoral reform, I want you guys to see on how he was reading from what he did not give these people to glance through to know what he's passing into law. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
Chairman, Electoral, please again rise to move a motion that the second one be read a second time. Actually, I've moved it before just to lead the debate.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Once again, my name is Honorable Prince Balogun, member representing Lekki Federal Constituency.
Mr. Speaker, point of order, sir.
Please, what's your point of order?
Give me. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I think we are expected to have copies of what we are passing. This is a very serious matter, and nobody has seen it. I've just asked them. It's not been shared. Nobody has a copy.
Clark, you told me they have shared the copies.
Nobody has a copy. I've asked here. They don't even have. So we are passing Electoral Act amendment, and nobody has a copy of what we are passing. If anybody has, maybe you can share, but nobody has it. And we're taking it back to Committee of Four for consideration without even looking at what we are passing.
Mr. Speaker, the bill is on the platform. You can
the bill is on the platform?
Yes. The Electoral Act is so important that we cannot afford to just sit down. You have passed it now, and we want to consider it without even looking at it. I mean, honorable colleagues, please.
No, but that's okay. Sir. Nobody is considering it now. It's being referred to the committee to do their job. And it is, in this era of paper,
Mr. Chairman,
we are trying to avoid much of paper publication. So we should be using this electronic. We want to go e-parliament.
Even for amendment, we have never amendment from platform. These are papers we see. This is Electoral Act. Yes. It affects everybody. We should see it here.
Chairman, outside publishing it on the platform, please make sure you make copies and circulate.
It's not on the platform.
Thank you.
It's not even on the platform. Which one of the platforms?
The general platform.
The colleagues are saying it's not there.
You watch how he tried to manipulate the honorables. the rep members, how he tried to manipulate them. That one say, Baba, what did you read? We not get the hard copy. He said, no, we send do not the link. That one say, me not see the link. I even the glance through. I not see her. Well, I want just pass law so that you people have something to back up your your ringing. See, I don't know how you're going to say this, but Bola Ahmed Tinubu is having really a tough time right now, and this man is looking for any way, any means to ensure that he return into office. But how is he doing that? He's borrowing recklessly. We'll talk about that anyway. I want you guys to watch this particular video, this press conference, when this man said, hey, we ring Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Malami, you and that, Attorney General Federation, all of you, you were there. I want you guys to watch it.
Attorney General Federation should know that Malami was on that seat yesterday. He is there today. He should warn himself. As I said, it has been alleged that this case was cooked in his office. That's all. Why must you do that? And you're leading to a party that saved this democracy, that made President Tinubu to be president. The intention was to stop that process. And then Buhari would have come in to achieve his purpose. You have forgotten so soon. If you want to steal honestly and decently. Tinubu wouldn't have been president. Muhammad Buhari would have dissolved INEC. I have said this several times, nobody has challenged me. That was what was in the chart. Because he didn't want President Tinubu to be president. He would have dissolved the INEC, put somebody else. The person will address you after a week or two that he needs more than 6 months to clean the audience table. By that time, Buhari's tenure will be running. And at the end of his tenure, he will achieve his purpose by using, of course, the National Assembly that was ready to apply the doctrine of necessity. You will have an interim president. Tinubu wouldn't have been president. Have they forgotten so soon? Has Attorney General and his enablers forgotten so soon that we saved this democracy? That you want to liquidate us? Even not decently and honestly. So I'm responding to him, not what is in court. INEC has filed their response that it is not true. Zeni Labour Party won so. In fact, they debunked all the depositions by Attorney General and others that this vote did not win. INEC took it in their response. I'll give you before you go, one after the other. So what is this intention? What is his intent? So that is the purpose. And I'm calling on Nigerians who want to contest election. We have no case.
I'm not come out to complain. So you help Bola Ahmed Tinubu to bring him into office by doing this and doing that. You stay silent for good 3 years. Now we're not going to favor you. You are looking for a way to get sympathy for Nigeria. You did this. I beg, your own is not relevant. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video of threats to democracy. When this man analyzed everything in this video, I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
A clear threat to democracy. The emerging pattern of action points unmistakably towards a dangerous drift into authoritarianism. If unchecked, this will not only erode constitutional order, but also threaten national unity and stability. No opposition, no credible election. Election without credible oppositions are nothing more than state exercise democracy, demanding fairness, openness, and equal opportunity for all political actors. Number 6, the Attorney General of the Federation must be neutral. He is not serving an individual. He is not serving the president alone. He is serving the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is being paid by Nigerian resources and he is working for the Nigerian. He has to respect the dignity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Office of the Attorney General of the Federation must remain firmly anchored in neutrality and the rule of law. It must not be weaponized for political ends. Neutrality is not optional. It is constitutional duty. Nigerians are watching. Nigerians are watching the Judiciary. Nigerians are watching the Attorney Generals of the Federation action. History will judge him. History will judge him. The Judiciary, Nigerians are watching you. To the Judiciary, this is a defining moment. History is recording your conduct. any surrender of judicial independence, whether through pressure, technicalities, or expediency, will have profound consequences. It will weaken the rule of law, embolden impunity, and destroy public confidence in justice. Warning of misuse of technicalities and parties delisting. We are alarmed by the move suggesting the use of technicalities and administrative maneuvering to weaken or delist political parties, particularly those whose strong roots in the northern Nigeria.
Okay, now let's talk about the Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself. Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that if any Nigerian come to you as an APC member and said that let's remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we need change of government, he said you should tell them, shut up. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
If they say they want a change of government, just tell them, we like to be polite, but shut up your mouth.
The way this politics is going, it's going to end in two ways, like what Rufai said in this video, the former Kaduna State governor. He said that it's either ends in draw or nobody wins. But I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
The worst case scenario in the 2027 elections is that no winner will emerge in the first round. We may have to go for runoff. And Bola Tinubu will not be on the ballot for the runoff because he will at best be third in the election. He has no pathway to win. I have done the maths, I have done the analysis. He cannot.
Now, VDM make record of this particular video to prove to Nigerians that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have a way of organizing those crowds that you people are seeing. Oh, over 10,000 people gathered, 1 million people gathered, 2 million people gathered, this person gathered. I want you guys to watch on how some people were stranded in Abuja after being transported all the way from Lagos to Abuja to attend APC rally to, to campaign for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
Which empowerment? Talk through which empowerment? I want to talk now. Which is empowerment? Just tell me.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Make una no video us, abeg. Person when they do something no video, I don't like it. Stop that nonsense. They did a program on Tuesday at National Stadium. So we were giving this rapper 10 million women. So these are the rapper for the program. So we came to meet the minister because we are coming from Tinunu. We don't have transport to go.
So you don't have transport. So in a nutshell, it's not as if you did the party. So like me saying, I promise they promise you. Yes. See, not be say I get problem with that. I need to understand why people they do what they do. Yes. You understand? Yes. Well, no problem. My giving a transport, may not be as easy as stress. Oh. No, me and it's not. Yeah, wait, All right, so this video happened earlier, right? As I was going to Uncle Isaac's house, then outside Uncle Isaac's house, I saw a lot of older women, all these our mommy them. So they sit down, they wear APC clothes. And throughout for like 4 days now, APC women just full everywhere. They do program for stadiums. So as I see the women wear the clothes, I can't go meet them and say, Mama, this APC now, why would they support them? Because when plenty come. Now she say, they empower them. I said, okay, tell me the empowerment. Is it that we are missing something? What's the empowerment? Then one of them now confessed that they promised to empower them. I say, now promise you bring all these people here. And at the end of the day, they were not even given transport. So they were just sitting down there waiting for transport. Now, do you know why I stopped? I stopped because I saw older women. I saw mothers who probably get children for house, where get school fees to pay, where get 1 or 2 things to do, where sit down there. Maybe now why then say, my boy, make I go. You understand? Maybe these people feel give me something when I go to do what they take care of my family, you know. And that's why I stopped. And after I asked them, they said they don't have transport. I gave them $100 each because me said now somebody dashed me recently. The money says still even in my hand. Now somebody dashed me recently. So I just took out of this and I gave each of them $100. Each of them. So everything I spent there was about $1,000. I think there were like 8 and there are some guys there I just gave like 200. You see, well, now what am I trying to say in this video? APC, if to say una make the country good, this money we una they spend for campaign, all this our mummies so una they gather, they lie to them, they promise them say una want empower them. You will not need to do all of this. This is what I say about campaign. I say a sitting government does not need to campaign if they do what they needed to do. The people will be begging you to be in power if you do what you are meant to do. But because you did not do what you are meant to do, you will have to campaign and pay people and deceive people to vote for you again. With 20 million deceive for this country, to be very honest, I say anybody where they tell what to do in 2027, now that person sabi. With 20 they go on for this country now. Nah, man, this government does not deserve re-election. Now, Tinunu now will come, APC they will come in 2027 now. They'll start promising that they will tackle insecurity. This was what you promised in 2023. They'll say, oh, we'll tackle insecurity, we'll stabilize the economy, but you keep borrowing money. The first subsidy will una say, una stop, so that now they use the money better the country. Una no use the money better the country, una see they go borrow money. Now una carry our mothers, they caricature them, they use our mothers, they play, make it be as if una get votes and una get supporters. Not knowing that una pack those women from different states, give them a PC club, me they wear. These women used to be farmers. They used to be farmers. They used to be business people, but they can no longer farm. A lot of them were going to their villages. They will farm in their farmlands. And then when the season of that farming come or it don't end, they'll bring those crops, they'll bring them to cities or they will send them to cities. But now they can no longer farm because of the insecurity. Now these same women now, una carry, say very good pattern, according to una make sure say poverty finish them. Then these same people again, una wind them, may they come vote for now, May God help us. Like I said, the only reason why I carry my money give those people that because of say I see, okay, this one are mothers. And all these mothers, from their eyes, they go not see children in their house. See the way that one knee down. They thank me. I just look and say, come, at a point in this life, my mama said desperation their eye. I want me my children go school. I don't know what my children go see, chop. However, she should not do campaign as of then. But you see, you will never know. You understand? You never see, bro, this world, this life. May God help us. 2027 they come now. Nakubu Sabi. You understand? Me, I'm an online police. I've said it before. I have the biggest movement in the country. And anybody that think that very dark man will come and tell them that vote for this, that person must be a clown. I'm never gonna do that. If you know see what's in the happen for the country and you say you won't vote, fine and good, that's your business. We'll continue again in the next half. Bye.
All right, this is where I'm going to end this video here. I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section to tell me your thoughts regarding to this video you just watched. After watching all of this, you listen to your president's speech. I will even give you one particular video at the end of this video where you see your president is talking about climate change. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you guys. Do you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu have the chances of becoming the returning president in 2027? Do you also think that, okay, he should just resign even if he knows he's not going to win? Because now, you see, he just requested for another $1 billion loan. This man is looking for, see, outside the money with all, see, this one we require, well, this one we request, the loan when they request now surpass all loans in the whole earth. Anyway, peace out. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Please do ensure to subscribe. If you do, turn on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out on future uploads. Until we meet again, guys. Peace out.
The climate change, Prof, is a question of how do you prevent a church rat from eating a person Holy Communion?
association.
Atiku Abubakar is a man that has propensity for corruption, tendency to disloyalty, inability to say and speak the truth at all times. So he's a man who has propensity for poor judgment, belief and reliance in matter about, lack of transparency, a man who trusts in money to buy his way out in all situations, a man who has the readiness to sacrifice morality, integrity, propriety, truth, national interest for self and selfish interest. We are seeing it manifesting. It gives me goosebumps that Atiku has the national award in corrupting the generation before him and corrupting the generation after him. He said in that tape, I have advised Obasanjo against open corruption, meaning Atiku has been operating coded corruption, sacrificing innocent people and hiding his own head.